Have a strawberry.
And shut up.
You just got a kind heart. He's a kind bean.
I've never had anyone really comment about the fact that I've got a Korean girlfriend.
I have not.
Some people find it surprising. Chin chin.
Did you rinse the grapes?
No. What? A bit drunk, innit?
That's not what happened.
Well, it's a very long story, so we could be here a while.
Can you sit properly, please?
I'm just relaxed.
How did we meet?
We're in the same kitchen.
Yeah, we lived in the same halls.
Student halls.
And we were in the same building. We weren't friends or anything.
We're in the well, yeah, ish. We knew each other fairly well. Not massively well. We had a lot of mutual friends. Yeah, just sort of like had chats from time to time, but nothing particular.
No.
But you weren't in my group to go out with or anything like that. So
I didn't really think much of.
Yeah.
Until we went to the motor show with Rory.
But yeah, it was good that.
We took a ferry together, just two of us, because Rory had to go home. So it was kind of like weird because I was sat in this ferry with this bloke and I was just like, what the hell is this?
Quite an expensive ferry as well. £8.50 or something.
Do you remember, like, we didn't really know what to say? No. We were sat there in a very awkward silence on the ferry like this. So.
I found you very attractive, so...
Aww.
Yeah.
Have a strawberry.
And shut up.
Life hit when I moved into your house.
I was living with three of the guys, and one of the guys went off to Singapore to do a year abroad. So we had a space in the house, and Emily Don, a mutual friend, a Belgian who
they have seen Emily actually, yeah.
Said to Min that she knew that our house that we were in had a spare place, and Emily gave us raving reviews as people. Min came round to have a look at the house.
To look at the house,
but
and you guys
me and Harry were having a barbecue. Bribed her in with a hot dog.
I walked in the house and they were like, Min, we're having a barbecue. Would you like a beer? And I just said, yes, I'm moving in. So I lived with Jack for a year, which was obviously catastrophically good.
Good.
You were just very interesting because you were doing a load of sport. Like, you were flying and you were...
Being a geek.
And you were just funny.
Or stupid, depending on how you look
like
at it.
Quite stupid. And then over time, I think that was quite good. And then we went to have Korean fried chicken one night.
For my birthday.
For Jack's birthday. So we were completely friends at this point. It was you, me, and one other housemate that went in New Malden.
Which is like a area of London that's got a high density of Koreans living in it.
Soju and beer was quite a powerful drink.
Yeah. We got quite drunk in the restaurant, and we got back to the house, and there was a lot of like tickling me on the floor, abusing each other.
Yeah.
In a funny way.
Which was like, in my books, is flirting.
Yeah, it was like flirting. And then we went to a friend's house party.
Things happened, and then...
Yeah.
And then we had like a bit of a rough patch because I think I wasn't sure if I was ready to speak to someone or like see anyone.
It took about a week for you to go from being quite anti it to being somewhat
open.
For it.
Yeah. I didn't want anything serious because I just got really emotionally drained because of what happened before. I was in a lot of distress.
But you spoke to Pippa, didn't you?
Yeah, I spoke to my closest friend and she was like, go for it.
Yeah.
And yeah, rest is history. We've been going out for 2 years and 8 months.
Bloody hell, yeah.
What?
Yeah.
2 years and 8 months already? That's crazy.
Done plenty together.
Should we list the things that we did together?
Yeah.
Flying.
Going to Spain.
Going to Italy.
Going to Goodwood Festival Speed.
Very good. Being at your house for Christmas.
Going to Greece.
Sitting through a Class A hurricane with you in Greece.
Yeah. Going for a trip to the Cotswolds to see my grandparents.
Oh, that was nice.
And also stay in a hotel for Min's birthday.
Going to the restaurant in central London for your birthday.
Camping in Devon with my grandparents.
Dude, that slug.
Oh, the slug. Yeah, that was a funny story.
Anyway.
Min got scared of the slug. Screamed in the middle of the night.
When we went to Sands... Oh, stop it. Stop it! Jack! We went to Sands End.
Sands End?
Not Sands End. We went to this like bottom of the country. With John. To the beach.
Oh, Burr Island?
Yeah.
Burr Island, yeah. I think you coming with us at last Christmas-ish to Devon for a bit?
Yeah, that was nice.
Yeah.
Spending lockdown together at your house?
Yeah. Trip to Witterings with Harry?
Yes. When you broke your leg from rugby match?
My ankle, yeah. Thanks. That
That's
wasn't really
right.
a trip, but little trips out to Richmond and
Some bobs here
Kingston
and there.
and places like
Yeah.
Windsor. We went to Windsor to
Tea
see the
and
Queen.
good scone.
Me and met the Queen.
Like, did you have any like stereotypes just because I was Asian when you first saw me?
No, because I've lived with so many Asians before.
Yeah.
That and they broke all the stereotypes I ever had. So, but a lot of my friends at school were from Hong Kong and China. There was one Korean in the school, but I didn't know him that well. And also, having lived in India, even when I was younger, I was surrounded by Asians, and one of my best mates at the school I went to in India was South Korean as well. So,
any language barriers? Because I'm Korean.
Cultural
barriers?
Not really. No, I think it was just more introducing stuff to you. But you're quite open to having stuff introduced to you. So.
I don't think I would be your typical type because I think you'd usually go for a blonde.
Yeah, probably. Min's very intelligent, so that helps. I enjoy her stubbornness because it means that I have something to work on to break down. Because of your previous history, it took quite a long time to get Min's trust, I'd say.
I think the best way to prove that you're trustworthy is just time, where I literally saw that your personality did not change for a year and a half. If anything, it just got a bit weirder. But it was just so stable over time, and I think that's just what I needed, to be honest. And I've changed a lot as well. I used to love going out, go drinking, see my friends, almost like too social. I used to see 3 friends a day, which I partly think comes from the fact that I don't have family in this country. Would you say we had any major bumps?
I don't think major really.
When I went back to Korea, that was probably a little bit difficult for both of us because I don't think we saw each other hard. For a few months. And
we're also not very good on the phone.
We actually opened up about this only recently because we used to make small talk on the phone all the time. No,
there's usually a lot of
yeah, we don't seriously have a conversation. We make noises,
just poke each other.
Yeah, and just do random things. We're really jokey, and you can't do that on the phone.
Had anyone really comment about the fact that I've got a Korean girlfriend?
I have not.
Some people find it surprising, given my physical makeup. It's not uncommon. Especially in London. But I think also you've grown quite a few of your life skills with me. Because I think I'm fairly life smart, whereas I'm not sure you were necessarily.
I don't think I had anyone to learn from, because you obviously learn these things from your parents.
Yeah.
I didn't have my parents here.
Yeah.
Obviously, relationship is a relationship, but the amount of actual tangible help I got from you being a British national is massive, because Jack has a house here which I can dump my stuff in. He took care of the moving, he's got a van, he'll just take care of it all, which I definitely don't take it for granted. That's amazing. If I had to do that by myself, can you imagine? It'd be awful. Can't imagine. Honestly, what a nightmare.
There's a lot of places, especially we've travelled to, that you probably would never have gone to.
Yeah.
And stuff.
That's a big thing that you actually influenced me on, travel. I don't think I was ever a big traveller. Quite interesting is you like very different things to what I like. Our hobbies are very different.
Yeah.
You like sports, any sports, cycling, rugby, football.
I literally watch anything. Even the Olympics, I've been watching
everything.
anything. Yeah.
I'm quite artistic.
Yeah.
You're not that interested in that
No.
stuff. Music-wise,
Similar tastes.
no.
House music, always.
Hang on. You like house
And moving
music.
swiftly on.
You like house music, so I started to make an effort to like house music.
She likes house music.
I like hip-hop and grime as well, and this one just refuses to...
We've been listening to quite a lot of it recently. But I still don't particularly rate, like, I don't like it.
No, it's not your thing. So music tastes could be different.
Yeah.
We work in very different things. I work in healthcare technology. You work in motor vehicle technology. I'm just like, look at us, we're just so different.
But there's certain things we do like doing together. Like drinking.
Oh, cheers!
Travelling. Food. Like different types of food.
I like food.
Trying different types of food.
Oh, speaking of food, I think it's worth telling everyone that I had this massive bump with my eating disorder. I think I had something called like orthorexia, where you're obsessed with eating lean, you're not eating any carbs, you're exercising all the time, trying to get lean or like shredded, and obviously my body was starving for ages, and I had quite a rough time with it. I was crying to Jack like a few times, probably one too many times. The fact that you just sat there and just said, it's fine, don't worry. You didn't like say much of it. You didn't like try to comfort me too much with empty words and stuff. You were just like, it's fine, how you're feeling, it's fine.
Yeah.
You just kind of listened. And I think that was like, okay, well, he's, you know, very good boyfriend material. Because to me, that was probably the worst thing to get over.
Well, you've done a good job with pulling through it. So.
Oh, it was awful.
Vino.
That's enough, thank you. Would you be willing to come to Korea at some point?
Yes, of course. But it's quite hard at the moment. So I will come to Korea. And then we can film a English white boy.
White
Comes
boy,
to-
so
comes to
blonde.
Korea.
You've got a kind heart. He's a kind bean. You're a good
Thanks,
man.
Bill.
You're a good man. Fluffy head. Well, cheers, guys. Thank you for
Cheers.
listening, and I'll see you guys in my next video. We're going to Greece in September, which we will vlog. Thank you for your time.
Love you.
Love you all. Bye.
But to start with, you're quite...
Oh God, AJ.
No, I want you to tell it.
I don't want it. Are you
But
going
yeah,
to
that's
have the
yours.
last
No,
straw?
that's yours.
Is it mine?
Yeah. What's strawberry in Korean?
딸기.
Dai.
딸기.
Dalgi.
딸기.
Dalgi.
딸기. Oh, very good.
Dalgi. Very good.
You're dribbling everywhere.
Apologies, spillage is lickage.
Oh.
It's quite a clean table.
Oh,
look at me.
Gosh.
It's horrible, isn't it?
No, yeah, you look better in blonde. Cheers. Oh, pleasant. That's pleasant. Take a slice of lettuce in your hand, in your palm, like that. Very good. And you want to take a scoop of rice. Don't be too greedy. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, you could probably put in a bit more. That's good. Yeah, and then get a piece of meat. Put it on top. Some onions as well. Good stuff. And then you want to take a bit of paste.
How much?
Go for it. That's a good amount. That's probably a bit much, but probably going to be a bit salty. I think you'll be alright. So you can have it like that, or if you want to add kimchi, you can add kimchi. Just a small amount. And wrap it up in a ball. And in it goes. Oh, you have to eat the whole thing in one go. You have to eat the whole thing in one mouthful. Like, otherwise there's no point. That's it. Have to wait until the flavour comes through.
This is brilliant.
It's called sam.
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 It means like wrap, like a pouch, like meat pouch.
Ouch.